Hey, how's it going, Steven?
Second best Pokemon player in the world. How's it going, bro?
Do you prefer Steven or Trif?
They both work.
Okay.
I prefer world champion, but I think that'll suffice.
Have you won the World Championships?
Only in my mind and
Oh,
my
okay.
head every night.
On this journey to become the world champion.
But never in real life yet.
You're working on it?
Yeah. But I decided, before I win the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championships, maybe I'll maybe top a Pokemon regional,
Okay. I thought you were going to say win the Pokemon World Championships.
No, I am, despite contrary belief, I am not delusional.
Okay. Just get the top first. I think it's possible. I think it's possible for sure.
Not to fact check you, Azul, but earlier you mentioned I'm pretty good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me make it abundantly clear to the world watching. I am the greatest Yu-Gi-Oh! Player to ever touch a card. I am not delusional. And now I'm gonna take that knowledge, and guess what, guys? I would say, is it fair to say Azul has that title right now? Azul, bro, I know you're coaching me, but I'm gonna come for your throne one day. I'm gonna come for your throne one day. I'm gonna be the best Pokemon player one day.
I think you're going to be up against Tord for that specific title, but I appreciate it for sure. All right, well, you mentioned to me that you said you ordered Golden Go and Dragapult, right?
Yeah, as we speak, I am looking at my Dragapult Goldengo deck now. I know this might not be the best idea. Anything Coach Azul tells me to play, I'll play. If you tell me to take Charizard, I'll take Charizard. But I'm pretty sure this could be Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain. I think cards like, okay, obviously the Professor cards that draw 7, I understand now that they're ass. I used to think, what, draw 7? What the heck? Like, I was going crazy for that card. Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Brain, for anyone that's like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon player would totally understand. But now that I've been playing it a lot, I think cards like Dracloak and Goldengo are absolutely absurd because they are like in play immediately and consistently give you draw power consistently to allow you to draw into the card. So I would actually love to play some version of Dragapult Goldengo together. Yeah.
All right, well,
Unless you think that's total ass. I know someone did it, and that's actually what my build is right now on PTCG Live. And I could probably beat 90% of chat personally, in my humble opinion, except for Dan. Dan would definitely beat me for sure. I have a request to the chat before I begin. No one's allowed to make fun of my deck. That's about it.
all right, I'm going to send you... We're going to start with just like the vanilla 64 Golden Go right now.
I'm about to change the whole Goldengo meta. Once you see my deck, everyone will start to copy how amazing it is.
Dude, wait, is this your build right here that I'm seeing? You got Terrapagos, Noctowl, Ditto. Gotta have the Ditto, of course. 2?
Dan Rotom. I know you're peeping the goo right now.
Man, I gotta share this with chat. I gotta let them see what's going on. All right, check the energy and trainers real fast. Just make sure they're all. You might need a. So check. Click on the. Click on the not owned thing. Oh, wait, click the minus button real fast. This is like a little tedious. Click on the not owned part. All right, that's fine. Yeah. There. Add. Yeah, you have Arvins. So add the Arvins you own. Go to the 3 little sliders in the top, above the card window. The three sliders to the left of sort by under card decks.
I'm a boomer. Sorry, bro.
Go back. Click back. See where it says card decks in the top middle of the screen. The top middle of the screen. It says card decks.
Hold on.
With a little blue circle right there. The thing with the 3 sliders. Right under. No.
Got it.
Go back.
Brother,
go back.
this guy stinks!
All right, go back to edit the deck on the right hand side where it says edit deck. Cool. All right, now under card decks, that thing. Yes, click that, and then click under show cards. Click all. Yep. And then in now search card library. In the search card library where you were searching before, put tool scrapper. And then on the
let's go. I know and trainer. Boom. That's what happens with a great coach.
Oh, you have to search.
That's what happens with a great coach.
You have to redo the search. You have to redo the search though again. You're right though. You did have to go over trainers first. There we go. And then tool scrapper. And you can do this artwork if you want. And then click exchange. All right. Let me queue up again. Let me get a list to play against you.
Let's do it.
All right. Let's do it.
Chat, do you believe in me that I could defeat Azul? I can only do it if chat believes in me.
I'm gonna leave
chat's belief. I would lose.
I'm gonna leave your screen open for my chat, but I'll close it for myself so they can watch your POV. I think that'll be more entertaining for them to see what you're doing.
Hey, you better not look at my hand, Azul. I'm planning to beat you.
Well, let's take it a little bit slower to begin with. Yeah, I just want to like understand your how you currently think about the game and stuff like that.
Yes.
So it doesn't really matter. Just go first.
Yo, it feels so good holding these Pokemon cards in my hand right now. Long time coming.
I will say, like, the Golden Go deck, depending on, like, how you want to approach...
This is why I like Dittos and Fan Rotoms.
You don't
This is
mulligan
why I
as
like
much?
it.
You don't like mulliganing?
I hate mulligans.
They're pretty low, but the thing is, in like, well,
Oh my god, my deck's way better.
is there a mulligan system in Yu-Gi-Oh? Can you mulligan opening hand or no?
No, there's not.
Okay.
Yo, Genesect is a basic Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yo, that's sick. That's crazy.
All right. So I'll just run through my turns, and then we're gonna. I want to like slow it down a little bit more when we get to your turn and like talk. I want to just like hear your thought process on like actions and stuff like that.
Sounds good. Who's Malamar?
As a Pokemon, they're releasing a Mega Malamar apparently. So this is like all they're tying it into all the games to hype up the release of Mega Malamar.
That's...
Okay, so we're playing the mirror match. A big part about the mirror match is literally just getting the first 2 prize cards. So like as far as like agency goes, Golden Go is a very low agency deck, and the mirror match becomes a matchup that's like a little bit least amount of thinking matchups I guess you can ever do. Okay,
I like that.
that's where I want to start.
You would prioritize getting your setup, because this looks like I'm cooked. Like, this is, in my opinion, not the best setup for me, but it looks like a great set. Oh, I should probably set up the Gimme Ghoul.
Wait, go to your hand.
Getting a Pheasantipity. Like, should I wait for you to kill? No, then I'd have 1 card.
Take a look at your hand real fast for me. Inspect board on the left side. Yeah.
This is a horrible start, right? Like a beginning.
It's pretty bad. Okay, so go back to looking at what we can take. Read the Gimme Ghoul with 50 HP real fast. That one right there. Yeah, that one has the call for family attack.
Pokemon.
Yeah, go ahead.
And put it on your bench. So that's better than Fez right now, right?
Yeah, so Fez is too slow because if I take a KO and your only other basic Pokemon in play is Fez, you would just lose the game. Yeah, you would just lose because you can't set up a Golden Go in 1 turn. But this Gimme Ghoul is cool because it like effectively extends our turn, so we can use Call for Family with it. But yeah, go ahead and use the Genesect's ability first. We can just thin out our deck of 2 more Metal Basics. Just grab both. We'd rarely.
Is there any other good ones? Like in Yu-Gi-Oh, or I guess it's called Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh. Is there any Pokemon evolution metals that are good to play, or is this it?
In this deck, this is it. There's no other deck really right now that plays Genesect because there's no other good. Yeah, there's no other good metal evolutions.
There's no other generic like decent staple we could kind of like include in our deck to get the highest advantage of Genesect to continually search with it every turn, or no?
No, not really, because there's just there would be no. The one thing to like get as far as like value from Genesect consistently later on is whenever you use the ability, it shuffles your deck. So Iono, which I think you're aware of how the Iono works, like Iono stacks your deck, right? Because it puts cards from the hand on the bottom. So being able to unstack your deck can be beneficial sometimes. The other thing that you could gain from Genesect is getting, like, if you don't, like, it does add cards to your hand, right? So if you do end up in a situation in the late game where you're using superior energy retrieval, then it can add a card to be able to have enough cards to discard, or you don't have to get rid of a more valuable card.
Guys, I'm shuffling my Pokemon deck. Let's go! Let's go! We prayed for times like this. Anywho, so if we air balloon right now, to put Gimme Ghoul, like, we could just air balloon and just substitute them automatically without retreating at all, and then put basic energy on Gimme Ghoul and then search.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's just nice. Yo, air balloon is probably the best fucking tool ever. It's like rescue board but better.
Literally, we used to have a card in the game which was definitely way too good that gave it everything free retreat. Before you use Call for Family though, the other thing we could do here would be to play the boss, which you should probably do. So there's a possibility that the boss will lead to 0 value. Because I might just be able to retreat whatever you bring up, but you forced me to have +1 card, and you're in a situation where you're definitely just behind neutrally. Your board state is worse than mine.
Yes.
So you want to make me work harder. So
Rip Floatstone, love that card. So I like that idea. Would there be value of like let's say I do boss orders?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Actually, Goldengo retreats 1, right? No, it's still they're both 2. What value can I get to boss orders you? Like you could just slap your Goldengo on top of, obviously you're gonna slap 2 Goldengos up immediately. But would it be am I slapping Togepi or Genesect to put in the extra monster zone? That's a Yu-Gi-Oh term, and that's what I'm gonna call this.
The active. So the benefit would be like the goal of using boss would be to hope something gets stuck. So the question would just be, would you rather have Togepi stuck or Genesect stuck? Because what you said was correct. Like air balloon moves both of them. The only thing is Togepi could move for a single energy. I could retreat the Togepi, right?
Right. So I'd say Genesect would be the highest value, and we've got to take a little bit of a risk here.
Exactly. And then on top of that, Genesect is worth 2 prize cards, right? So there's higher value to get that stuck to then KO it because we get +1 prize card.
Yo, Genesect, do you think my Gimmighoul is scared of you? You might be at 220 HP. My Gimmighoul calls for family effects. Are we dropping, coach? I said another Gimmighoul.
Yeah, we need another Gimmighoul. We need to be able to get to the next goal and go.
Let's go.
There we go.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna try. Oh, my top deck was insane. All right, so this is this is why this matchup is kind of silly. The mirror match is just kind of silly. I want to start somewhere.
Cause what's that deck with what's it called with the steel cards? It's like such a brain dead deck in my opinion.
Steel cards, brain dead deck.
Averdon or some shit.
Oh, Archaladon.
Archaladon. Would Genesect be good in that deck or no?
No.
Oh, GG. Holy shit.
No, because the way...
You better have some answer with all these because I'm about to Iono your ass for all those.
The thing is, your deck does not play Iono. That's like the thing about, like I said, like the Golden Go deck is like a zero agency deck. So depending on the style of deck you actually want to play, yeah, like it has no... You have no way to make your opponent work and think, basically. Like your opponent knows your game plan every turn.
Oh,
there is
I have no hand traps.
There's limited. Yeah, the equivalent of a hand trap in Pokemon. There's no hand traps in Golden Go. You still need to know when to like take advantage of like certain resource situations, like with any Pokemon deck. And that's kind of
what you're trying to say is that I'm playing a deck for bots.
That is what you could argue. There is other decks that people would argue are the go-to slang in the Pokemon TCG community recently has been what are people using? Coloring section deck. There's like a craft section at Pokemon tournaments. And that's how they say it's not quite Joltik level, but Crayon Eater decks. That's what people have been saying. Yeah, Crayon Eater decks. But it's not quite Joltik level, but Golden Go is,
like the ultimate,
is up there.
Like Crayon Eater, and like on their spare time, probably Glue Eater as well.
That's what people say Joltik decks are, yes. Golden Go, I think, is a step above that for sure, but... Okay, so here, like, look, I got turn 2 Golden Go attacking. I got my Togekiss set up turn 2. The hard part about this deck is getting the Togekiss set up. That's the hardest part, but I top deck Togekiss when I had Rare Candy in hand, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
That was nice. So it's fair to say, chat, we're cooked.
Not yet. Okay, so one thing to like take away from this specific moment is I only took a 1 prize knockout. I flipped my coin. Okay, I did get heads. Like I said, the first 2 prize cards is the important thing. There actually is a route for you to come back here. Actually, is there? No, there's like no route for you to come back here. But let's run through the next turn anyways.
Hey, chat, how do I scoop?
Don't scoop yet. Let's see you sequence out a turn to get an attack off.
Out of curiosity, Azul, have you... Azul, by the way, it's not your first name, is it? What's your first name?
Azul.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, like on your passport it says Azul GG.
Not the GG, but yeah, my Garcia Griego is. I have 2 last names.
Wow, that's pretty cool. What's your background?
Nothing crazy. I mean, I born in America, live in America. My dad's grandparents, I want to say, are from Mexico. I forget the exact how far back it goes where they're from Mexico, but
well, there's a Mexico YCS, 2 Mexico YCSs in the next few months. I'm gonna win both, so that by default kind of makes me Mexican after I win.
Yeah,
is that gonna be like country mates? Yeah.
Is that the honorable? You become an honorable Mexican if you win the YCS.
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. Before you use Artisan, so there's a couple things to think about here. I think it's actually an interesting situation to give you. So this game is basically over, right? You lose, whatever. But like, we're making the goal this turn is to just pull off an attack, right? So
yeah,
pull off an attack, but then give yourself the best chance of doing the most later in the game. So I just want to know, like, you know how all the cards that are on the board, how they work, that you have access to right now? You have Artisan, you have Genesect, you have Golden Go, you have Night Treasure.
This is my opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong here. I desperately need to draw superior energy retrieval. Oh, sorry, not energy retrieval. I want to search energy search pro right now somehow, or Arvin, etc., etc.
Yeah.
So my intention is I'm gonna go Artisan to thin out my deck. After that, I have no more evolutions left to search. I'm then gonna place Goldengo on top of Gimmighoul to, after I get the basics out of the deck, then try to draw 2. Is that the best play here?
Yeah. Okay. So the one thing I want to mention with that though is in Pokemon there's a lot of. It's correct to do a lot of half measures, where maximizing for 1 out isn't always maximizing for the out this turn doesn't give you the highest chance of winning the game. So like in this scenario, you could look at the board state and be like, I need more, like the Artisan will get us a gimme ghoul, but in this situation you could be like, I need more than a gimme ghoul this turn for basics, even though I also need ESP. Like if you whiff ESP, you just lose, but if you don't have enough basics to back up your golden go, you also lose. So it's possible that it'd be correct to coin bonus before Artisan, even though you really badly need ESP. In this specific board state, we probably maximize for ESP, so you do Artisan first, but just keep that in mind. In Pokemon, there's a lot of half measures, and that's like where a lot of players come up short, is they're like, oh, I need ESP this turn, so all in for ESP. But in reality, they should look for a half measure where they maximize for something else at the same time. So just want to like show that as like a reference point for this situation to like keep that in mind.
And because we're so down bad right now, like down horrendously, that we're just like, fuck it, we're just gonna energy search, bro.
Yeah, so Artisan first, get us a gimme, and then draw 2 with golden.
Got it. I'm literally drawing right now as we speak. I will be drawing Energy Search Pro, just so you're aware. It's coming right now. Ah, do you believe in me? There's 40 cards left in deck. The exact amount of cards in a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. The exact amount of cards in a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. Do you believe me?
What do we think, Chad?
How horrendously up we are that I'm going to draw Energy Search Pro right now. Part of the cards. Hide me.
Okay, hold up. Before the Poke Gear,
I'm going to nest ball. I'm going to nest ball, get Pheasantipity,
sure,
and then draw it. If Pheasantipity does not get it to me, I'm going to Poke Gear, get Arvin, and then get it. Haters in shambles. Let's go.
The only other thing is we have Cypher Maniac in our deck. So we should probably Poke Gear first, because Cypher Maniac sets 2 cards on top that we draw into off Fez. So we want to Gear first.
Got it.
So Gear first, then Fez.
Poke Gear, guide me! Let's go! I told you! Haters in shambles, baby! Let's go!
So now the question from here would just be like, how much do we want to set up? Like, it's possible you wouldn't take Cypher. Even Cypher's the more powerful card because you have the synergy with it currently. But like in certain situations, you'd still take Arvin over it. But like I said, at this point, it doesn't really matter. So go for the Cypher. Go get your ESP.
Better than our wait. No, this is better if we get any 3.
Any 2. It sets 2, so we get 2 + 1 random.
Exactly. That's separate by 3, but 2. Yeah, exactly. But 2 of the best ones. So we're locking in Cypher.
Yeah, go for it. And then, like, if we were trying to set ourselves up best as possible for the future, so off the Cypher here, we would probably grab the ESP, of course, and then probably a Buddy Poffin to get our Togepi set up.
Oh, that's why you the GOAT. I see you.
And then we'd want to go for the...
is there a world here where we set up a superior energy retrieval?
No, because we're going to draw into... Well, we would want to get Togekiss set up as soon as possible, so we'd want to go with the Buddy Poffin. So it'd be like ESP plus Buddy Poffin. And we'd want to go with Buddy...
You're always trying to set up the 5 bench that you really want, always. Like, you want that shit ASAP, right?
Well, sometime in this deck, yes, because we have so few options, it doesn't matter. But bench is like is a resource. Bench space is a resource. So it's something you have to keep in mind is that if you don't have bench space, your opponent knows you can't put any other more Pokemon into place. So they know your options are limited to your 5 Pokemon in play. So if they don't take a knockout, then all of a sudden, go ahead.
You do know you're about to lose, right?
Let's see it. Go for it.
Let's go, baby. And I just know my Fez is going to draw me exactly what I need right now. I just know it. Flip the script. It's never over till it's over. What did I say? That was actually ass, but that's okay. We don't even need that. So, stop that here.
Yep, get the squad.
Togepi, go down. Gimme goal.
Yep.
By ESP. See, guys, I'm like a Pokemon player. ESP.
Oh, wait, do you not even have enough energy to...
Oh, they're all... Oh, my God.
No way. Yeah, we didn't check the prize cards.
I'm sick, bro.
That is so funny. Oh, my gosh. You just don't have enough energy.
I'm sick. Even with this, I'd be 10 off.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious. That's why prize checking is important, because off of the Cypher Maniac, we could have gotten ESP plus plus Earthen Vessel.
No! I hate prizes, bro.
All right.
Yeah, if I use Stretcher, I would have 6. And if I had to place one on Goldengo to attack, it would be 250 total damage. Goldengo's at 260. So
Yeah,
There's a rule in Yu-Gi-Oh! If you're at 100 life points or 8,000 life points, it's the same shit.
yeah. Come on,
As far
chat.
as I'm concerned with Pokemon, if a Pokemon's at 10 HP or 260, it's also the same shit to me. Unless I'm playing like, you know, those like Radiant Alakazam, which is banned now, or Monkey Dory set up. So yeah, I got destroyed there.
Okay, I guess that'd be a question I actually have for you. How do you feel about playing a deck like Golden Go? Now kind of like seeing like, but like I said, there is definitely a lack of agency in a deck like Golden Go. Is that something that
I'm playing my Goldengo deck.
do you care about that as like a thing in Pokemon? Like, or like,
I think as we speak right now, I'm the greatest Pokemon player on earth. You pair up with what you think is the best deck in the planet, Azul, and I'm going to pair up with what I think is the best deck in the planet, and I'll defeat you. And as soon as I defeat you right now, as we speak, this quote-unquote crayon eater Trif Gaming is going to book his flight to Pittsburgh live. Instead of PTCG Live, I'm going to put up my Google Flights, and I'm booking a trip straight to Pittsburgh, whether I get a way to play or not, because I will find a way, because that's what winners do. Okay, bro, I'm going to head out. Whole stream, thank you guys for having me on. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I love your guys' energy. I will be playing Pokemon long term. I will at some point in time, before it's done and over, before all my hairs turn gray, I will win a Pokemon regional.
dude, I'll be there for it. Anything I can do to help you get there, I'm here for it for sure.
Thank you. You're the best coach. If it wasn't for you, I'd still be on 4 Dittos. So without you, it probably won't even happen.
Sounds good. It was great to meet you, Steven. I will definitely talk again soon.
Awesome.